I sometimes tell the story where once I was giving a lecture, and I was, along with me speaking, was a PhD professor. And afterward, he said he got his PhD in the Gita Govinda of Jayadev Goswami. And he wrote many books, this person. He said, I'm asking you, I know the stories. I know the 10th canto of Bhagavatam by memory. I know Jayadev Goswami's, I'm authority, I've written books, I have PhD. Why, of all the forms of God, why Krishna? You know, he's enjoying with ladies in bushes. He heard all these things. Actually, if he wanted to this person, if he were to sit on this dais today and just speak on the science and interconnections of ras from the point of view of the different manifestations of the ecstasies of ras and bhakti, he would mesmerize everyone. Oh, how he could speak Vrindavan Leela and the different, this is Sneha and this is Bhava and this is Mahabhav. He knows these things thoroughly. He's a professor on the subject. But he didn't have faith. Instead of becoming purified by studying all these things, he became bewildered. So he challenged me with great conviction. And I told him, you got PhD in Gita Govinda. But Gita Govinda is the postgraduate study of Dharma. I said, have you studied Bhagavad Gita? Dehinosmin yatha dehe koma. You're not your body. You're an eternal soul. And that same little Krishna who was in the bushes that you're talking about, he spoke the Gita. He explained who we are. He also manifested his Virat Rupa, his universal form. If you can manifest a universal form, then you can play with gopis too. He manifested that universal form. And also, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, he manifested his form of Matsya and Varaha. And what did they do? Can we do that? Lift the earth? And Narasimhadev effortlessly liberate Hiranyakashipu, who even the Devas were afraid of. And then little Krishna, he showed the entire universe within his mouth when he was an infant child. Putana, when he was just a couple days old, he liberated. And when he was 7 years old, he lifted the Govardhan Hill for 7 days and 7 nights. Yes? Govardhan Hill is, today it's 21 kilometers around. In those days, it was 5,000 years ago, it was far bigger, many times bigger. And then when he was 8 years old, he danced with gopis. And the greatest acharyas, like Shukadev Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, such a great sannyasi, and so many others who had deepest profound knowledge, highest character, who renounced all material enjoyments and were in the ecstasy of love. They are speaking about the purity of Krishna's beautiful pastimes with the gopis. The professor, he said, he looked at his wife because she was listening. And then he turned to me and said, "We're late for breakfast." Because it was a morning program, so I said, "All right, dear." So it is very important that we hear with faith.